The Joy Behar Show airs every night at 9 Eastern and Pacific on HLN.
Shocking new guidelines for breast cancer screening were released this week, which have the entire medical world talking. Among the recommendations are no mammograms and no self-breast exams before 50. Joining me to discuss these guidelines are Dr. Marie Savard, an internist and medical contributor for Good Morning America, and the lovely and talented Olivia Newton-John, herself a breast cancer survivor turned activist. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Olivia, let me start with you. You were in your 40s when you were diagnosed with breast cancer, yes?
Yes.
How did you detect it?
I found the lump myself.
You found it by breast exam?
Yes, self-breast exams. That's why I'm so up in arms. Why would they not advocate that we do regular self-breast exams? It's an obvious thing to do. It's common sense.
Did
if
you
find
then
something? Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you find something that isn't right, then you go get it checked out, which is what I did.
Yes. Well, we're going to get to that with the doctor, but I want to just hear your story. Did you follow it up with a mammogram?
Yes, I did. I followed up with a mammogram. The mammogram actually was negative, which is unusual, and I don't say that to scare people, but I instinctively felt there was something wrong.
Really?
And so did the doctor. So he did a surgical biopsy. He did a needle biopsy first, which was also negative, which I know is not common either, but still didn't feel it was right because I'd had lumps before and I wasn't feeling my best. So he did a surgical biopsy and then found the cancer. So I was very fortunate.
I see. Well, doctor, women in their 40s have always been told to have an annual mammogram. What changed this all of a sudden?
You know, sadly, I don't think anything major changed. There have not really been there wasn't a big new study that made a difference. What I think happened was this expert panel got together. It was a new panel, looked at all the numbers, crunched the numbers as we were talking about, and decided to weigh lives, women's lives on one side, versus side effects, inconvenience, pain of biopsy, radiation, which the radiation dose is so much lower.
Yeah.
Not much new has happened. If anything, the mammogram has gotten better. Digital mammogram, people aren't really talking about, or ultrasound, which obviously probably helped you be diagnosed. There's lots of things for women out there. And to say to women between 40 and 50, leading cause of cancer death in women in that age group, don't do anything. It's crazy.
Well, my information is mammograms catch 1 in 2,000 of breast cancer cases in women between 40 and 49.
Well, it's actually
that's pretty good, isn't it?
They save 1 out of almost 2,000 women's lives in that period of time.
Right.
That's a lot of lives if you multiply the thousands of women in this country.
Exactly.